I'm actually a little nervous to share the stage with Matthew because unlike someone who pretends to be a performer like me, Matthew actually is a performer. He has a dance Master's of Fine Arts and has performed with numerous companies such as the New York Opera and has taught dance in public schools. Next year, Matthew will join the faculty of Texas Women's University where he will be teaching. I am honored to share the stage with Matthew and look forward to his speech. Thank you. I just need a second. Okay. Thank you, Dean Skriticus. I am delighted and honored to be offered the opportunity to share some of my thoughts with all of you gathered here today for this wonderful occasion. And the first thing that sort of is largest in my mind is, how did I get here, right? How did I get here, and how did I get here, and how did I get here? Thank you, those are all my remarks. When I saw the call for a student speaker at this year's graduation ceremony, I was interested in self-nominating, but I didn't see how I would be an appropriate choice. I feel like a bit of an anomaly in the College of Education. As the Dean mentioned, I'm a professional dancer, I have an MFA, I study the perceptual cognitive skills associated with expertise in dance. I don't exactly have a cohort that I work with here. I'm an outlier, I'm an oddball, and by what right would I speak as a representative of the class of 2013? But then I thought about my peers in the College of Education who are interested in human-animal interaction, phenomenology, student-athlete identity. I looked at the work of my fellow graduates whose research investigates such varied topics as sociocultural influences on women's entry into computer science majors, digital gamers' identities across contexts, self-regulation for students with emotional and behavioral disorders, and the building of bridges between immigrant families and schools. And I realized that they too are unique, that in fact there is no normal in the College of Education here at the University of Washington. Its strength is in its diversity, in its multiplicity of perspectives, populations, methodologies, and philosophies. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that it is not only diversity that defines us, but it's diversity that drives us. Personally, I've always expressed myself through movement. Growing up, I felt strange, like I did things a little bit different than the people around me. For instance, I have a memory of when I was in 3rd grade, and I was in a PE class, and the PE teacher was having us walk in a single file line around a circle. That seemed sort of like a boring task to me. So I started to wonder to myself, what would it feel like to walk like a bird, right? Right, so like... And just when I was really getting into it, kind of feeling the bird vibe, the PE teacher yelled out, "Matt, stop walking like an ostrich!" I stopped immediately and felt sort of embarrassed. Nobody else in the class had an urge to walk like a bird, or if they did, they knew better than to try it. Why was I different from everyone else? I think of that story now because at the time, I felt like I was acting up, that I was being a pest, not following directions, that I was different and that different was somehow wrong. I know now that I'm not alone. I know there are lots of other young students and adults who learn through moving, who use their bodies to explore and answer questions. I came back to school to find a way to support those students, to affirm their way of knowing and being. With the distance provided by time, maturity, and an education, I now believe that I was not goofing off when I walked like a bird. I believe I was engaging in an intentional, kinesthetic exploration of non-human bipedal locomotion. If only I could have explained that to my PE teacher when I was 8, I would have had, I'm sure, a very different life. Although that teacher considered what I was doing to be misbehaving, my time here at the College of Education has helped me understand that the exact same behavior could be considered an expression of curiosity and intelligence. This is what a good education does. It gives you context for understanding your life. And our education here at the University of Washington prepares us to understand the variety of contexts in which the students, teachers, parents, and administrators live and work. Whether we are moving forward to pursue careers in teaching, administration, research, we are aware that each one of us has something unique to offer. A style, a method, a personality, a history that is your own. My perspective is driven by a personal sense of difference, but others in the college might be here because in their teaching career they encountered a student or a population of students that were unique, and they wanted to better understand how to protect and foster that uniqueness. How to create an equitable educational environment that respects diversity, an environment in which every student is valid. My message then for the class of 2013 and the others attending the ceremony is to embrace differences, be anomalies, be outliers. Although I grew up feeling different, I had wonderful parents and teachers who recognized and encouraged my differences. Here at UW, while I was working on my master's in dance, I took a class taught by Dr. Berninger. And one day after class, she suggested I stay at UW and get a PhD in learning sciences after completing my other degree. One simple suggestion from a teacher who recognized the value of difference, and my whole life was changed. Can we as educators do that? Can we look at a group of 25, 32, or 40 students and realize that each student is unique? Can we create an environment where they are supported and encouraged? Can we as researchers look at a piece of data that doesn't fit our theory and not simply discard that data, but see it as an opportunity to reimagine theory? Can we as administrators creatively approach our educational systems and leadership structures from holistic perspectives that recognize and nurture difference? Working on the periphery is a challenging place, but it's exciting as well. The periphery is the place where new ideas are thought and new perspectives are seen. It is where nothing and no one is taken for granted. Trust in yourself, in the education you have received here at the University of Washington, and in the fact that only by embracing our uniqueness and the uniqueness of those around us are we made whole. Congratulations to the graduates of 2014. I was doing so good till that point. Congratulations to the graduates of 2013. Go forth and be weird. Thank you, everyone.